So today we are going to perform the experiment chemical kinetic to investigate the reaction between potassium persulfate and potassium iodide and to determine the rate constant and order of the reaction. So in this experiment we have to determine the order of the reaction as well as the rate constant of the reaction between potassium persulfate and Ki. So in this experiment we require two main reactants, that is potassium persulfate. So this is the 0.05 normal potassium persulfate solution and this is the 0.05 normal potassium iodide solution. Now we have to take these two solutions in the stoppered bottle. So in the two separate stoppered bottle we have been taken here 50 ml of 0.05 normal potassium persulfate solution, and in another stoppered bottle we have taken 50 ml of 0.05 normal potassium iodide solution, and that two bottles are kept already in the water bath to attain the room temperature. So after 15 to 20 minutes we have taken that two bottles and we have mixed up that two solutions. So the two solutions are mixed here before 3 minutes. Now the reaction between potassium persulfate and Ki should be expressed. You can see here the color change will be expressed. Now in the meantime we have to fill the burette with 0.102 normal sodium thiosulfate solution. So burette solution, it is 0.102 normal sodium thiosulfate solution. Now we have to start the reaction. Already I think 2 minutes has been completed, and after 5 minutes we have to take the readings. After 5 minutes we have to take the readings. So in the conical flask I have taken ice and 2 to 3 drops of the indicator, that is starch indicator, and in this we have to take the reaction mixture 10 ml after 5 minutes. Now till 1 minute is remaining. So when the 5 minutes are completed, then I have to take the 10 ml of the reaction mixture from this and in the conical flask. Okay. So till 1 minute is remaining. So in this reaction mixture I have taken potassium persulfate and Ki solution. So the reaction between the potassium persulfate and Ki is there. So you can see the yellow colored solution. So this yellow color, it is due to the liberated iodine. The reaction between potassium persulfate and Ki gives liberated iodine. Now we are going to titrate this liberated iodine with the thiosulfate solution. So within this interval of the time we have to see how much reaction is takes place. So let us withdraw now 10 ml of the reaction mixture from this bottle. Already 5 minutes has been completed. So time factor is very important here. So you can see I would like to take here the 10 ml of the reaction mixture in a conical flask. In that conical flask already I have taken the ice and the indicator, starch indicator. Now you can see here the solution, it is blue in color, and now I would like to titrate this solution with sodium thiosulfate solution from the burette. Okay. So this is the first reading after 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, after the mixing and after the 5 minutes, I have to take 10 ml of the reaction mixture here, and I am going to titrate down this reaction mixture with the sodium thiosulfate solution. Color change will be blue to colorless. Color change will be blue to colorless. You can see here now color is going to be changed, blue to colorless. So this is the first reading after 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, this is the first reading here. So you can see here the color is going to be changed. So you can see the color, it is now colorless here, and the reading it is around 9.5. The reading it is around 9.5. Okay. So I would like to wait for the second reading. In this reaction mixture, the reaction is going on. As the time is passing out, the color, the intensity of the color is going to be changed here. Okay. So more and more iodine is liberated as the time factor is passing out. So in this experiment, we have to take the readings after interval of 5 minutes. Now I would like to take the second readings. So in this experiment, we have to take nearly about 6 readings after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, then 20 minutes, 25 minutes and 30 minutes. So you can see here, now just 4 minutes has been completed. Wait for some time. So in the meantime, I would like to wash this conical flask. So I would like to take the ice here. So ice has been taken. Now I would like to add the indicator, starch indicator here. This is the set first we are performing here. Similarly, the set second. In the set second, we have to take 25 ml of the 0.05 normal potassium persulfate solution in one bottle and 25 ml of 0.05 normal potassium iodide in another bottle, and we have to add 25 ml of the distilled water in the 2 bottles, and we have to keep that 2 bottles in the water bath to attain the room temperature, and as like of the set 1 we have to perform the set second. So process is same, only in the second set the concentrations are half as compared to the set first. In the set second, the concentrations of potassium persulfate and potassium iodide, it is around 0.025 normal. Okay. So let us wait for 1 minute. Then see here. So now I am going to take the second reading here. Okay. So 5 minutes has been completed. So 10 ml of the reaction mixture should be added here in the conical flask which contain ice. The function of the ice is to stop the chemical reaction or to slow down the chemical reaction, because in this reaction mixture the reaction is going on. So there should be no reaction in the conical flask between potassium persulfate and Ki. Now let us titrate this solution. Let us titrate this solution with the sodium thiosulfate. This is the second reading after 10 minutes. Okay. So of course the second reading it is higher than first reading, because after 10 minutes the liberated iodine it is, the amount of iodine liberated is more here. So compared to the first reading, the second reading it is greater. The first reading it is 9.5. Now the second reading should be higher than 9.5. Let us see how much that reading becomes. So this is the second reading. Endpoint it is blue to colorless. So it is around 17.5. Okay, 17.5 second reading it is. So in this way, as the reaction is going on, the amount of the iodine is liberated more and more. So going to be increasing. So similarly we can perform the third reading. Okay, so it is increasing order. So in this experiment for the set first we have to take the 6 readings.